What have you learned about technologies from the process of constructing this project?
About technology, I've learned an extreme amount. I've learned there are three different institutions. One is an institution, one is a producer, and the other is a viewer. These three create the media industry. The viewers who consume the media product, the institutions that fund, that house the product and distribute it, and the producers who make the product and also fund it. From these three, it's changed very dramatically during the last years due to the internet. From the internet, we have now seen producers become viewers and institutions rendered completely useless due to the fact that producers don't need the institutions anymore because they have YouTube and other media things, as well as Napster, and where you could download something without the institutions or the producers. Therefore, media has been changed through technology. Using Final Cut Pro also was an extremely helpful program which allowed me to edit all my shots, and I was able to make the piece that I made now using the various fades and transitions in order to create enigmas as well as tension. As well as using Final Cut Pro, I used something called GarageBand, where I produced my own non-copyrighted track. This non-copyrighted track was I was able to create a mysterious and a enigmatic piece that would ensure that my title sequence was extremely fitting to the genre of action and thriller.
Looking back at your preliminary task, what do you feel you have learnt in this progression from it to the full product?
From my preliminary task, I've learned a great deal concerning the media and how to produce a media text. I have learned the value of teamwork and how shooting schedules are inexplicably key to creating a media text. Also, the use of technology was also important. From using Final Cut Pro in my preliminary, I've also used GarageBand because in order to create the title sequence into a more mysterious and full of tension rather than just a conversation. Now, from my preliminary, which was just a person walking into a room and a conversation, this title sequence incorporates a lot more, which I was able to use GarageBand in order to create a piece which would fit the genre that I chose, which was action and, of course, a thriller. This project was more challenging due to the fact that we had no restraints. From our preliminary, it was a person walking into a room and having a conversation with another. This main task was we could do anything. From this there were aspects of vast knowledge that we could have used. However, we had to, as a team, create our own individual media text. Therefore, with us working in a team, we finally created a sci-fi media text, as well as different other genres. But from mine, after my preliminary, my main task production feedback, I was told to make a action/thriller. Therefore, I did so, and it has now given me the media text that I have now.